So let's go through the principles now very specifically. First is what's your business model? And I say that because we need to relook at our business model. You know, if you think of a dollar shaving, okay, it's a subscription system, okay? Many companies are learning how to use subscriptions to doing what they're doing and packaging their services. They're no longer just doing transactions. Check your model. Should your model be upgraded and changed in whatever business you're trying to do? Have you made it easy for people just to continue using you as opposed to having to sell each time? And a great number, I work with sales organizations at the Data Sales Group, and we have these conversations all the time. In the world I grew up when the salesman was king. That's why I ran marketing and sales, because that's what it's all about. The world has changed so much that it's now known that 70% of all people, when they're ready to finally talk to the salesman, have done all their homework, all their research, they know what they really want. They're just ending the process by adding 1 or 2 more questions, or maybe filling out a form. That's basically it. It's totally changed. The salesman's role has changed to a kind of marketing thing because consumers are in charge. And that's part of the model. Are you giving them the power to do it? That's why content marketing is a big issue. Adopt the right organizational structure to execute. Now, the problem in, again, I teach business management, is that traditionally it's a functional business model, sales, marketing, etc. in a company, or there's a small business unit, which might be, so if I'm P&G, it might be about my soaps, my facial soaps, my house cleaners, etc. Okay, Dove, Head and Shoulders being different product managers. In 1969, through NASA, we created a brand new model called the matrix model. Large corporations are all using that. It's the single biggest breakthrough that happened probably in organizations in the 1900s until the very end. Then another one came out that nobody talked about, and now we're beginning to have a conversation called the network model. Because the network model was principally done by companies like Al-Qaeda. How do you get people to kill for their passion for their company without having a hierarchical structure that you got to talk to so they can make immediate decisions, because decision making is decentralized everywhere. Okay, Al-Qaeda did it. ISIS is taking over the same technology. How do we use that kind of principle here? So General McChrystal recently faced that problem in Iraq and wrote a book called Team of Teams. And what he's done is, and I had to read this because one of my CEOs had this challenge, she's in America, she does Europe, she does Korea, she's running back and forth. How do I get these people to talk and work together? And Team of Teams is the answer. It's what I call the network teams model. It's the newest thing that's going to be used by a large global organization. How you make sure they have the information, have the access, have the trust, have the relationship, and do it. So again, a new model, and again, it's a lot cheaper to run, and it's an exponential one. What's your acquisition model? And then finally, the critical part is to use the key principles, which they've acronymized into the right brain, left brain of scale and ideas. And